crafty friends, and welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be sharing how to make hot chocolate spoons. I think these make a really adorable gift, but for me I'm going to be using them as part of my family's New Year's Eve tradition. So for step one, I grabbed some melting hot chocolate. So this is like a solid chocolate bar, but it is designed to be used for hot chocolate. I picked it up off Amazon and I'll have a link in the description below. And then when that was good and melted, I removed the glass bowl from the boiling water and did the same thing with some Milky Bar chocolate. So I grabbed this mold again from Amazon and I'll have a link in the description, and I sprayed some non-stick baking spray into that, which helps me remove everything from the molds without too many issues. So I was feeling kind of fancy and I spread this chocolate over the mold, just kind of creating a zigzag pattern. I got a little bit carried away because it was so much fun, and maybe I added a little bit too much, but I liked how it turned out in the end. And then I moved into the actual melting chocolate and I added this into the molds as best I could. It was definitely easier to do with a spatula, and you'll see that I moved to using a spatula in just a minute. But I just spooned on a good sized amount of this chocolate and I made a bit of a mess, let's be honest, but I smoothed away any of the excess with a spatula and then set this aside in the fridge to set for about an hour. So as you can tell, I am filming in my kitchen, which isn't something that I usually do, being a crafter and being in a craft room most of the time. So Darren helped me out with some of the filming, which is why it is a little bit wobbly and shaky, but he did a really good job for his first time. So once everything was set, I carefully pulled apart the silicone mold and then I was able to just press the spoons out from the back, and the majority all popped out okay. We did have one casualty where I applied a little bit too much pressure and it snapped in the middle, but other than that everything came out great. And I think these are adorable. As I say, they would make really sweet gifts all packaged up, maybe with some mini marshmallows and a tag that explains how to use them. Speaking of, I will show you just now how you turn these adorable spoons into hot chocolate. So you want to grab some warm milk and pour it into a glass, and then take your spoon and just carefully stir it around inside that warm milk until it melts, and then you'll just drop in what's left in between your fingers. Everything else will have kind of melted away and dropped off, and you can drop what's left and just give that one final stir. So there we have it. I topped off this hot chocolate with a little bit more extra milk foam, and I will be using these on Christmas Eve as per my family's tradition. We all go and get showers and the pajama fairy visits and brings us fresh pajamas, and then we get into those PJs and have a hot chocolate while we listen to 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you give this a try. If you do, then let me know in the comments section below. If you have any New Year's Eve traditions you want to share, you can also leave those in the comments section below, and I hope to see you again soon. That's all from me. Bye for now.